Trinidad was a Spanish colony for 300 years. So, why do we speak English, have French street names, and use French Creole words? The answer is messier than you think. Spain controlled Trinidad from 1498 to 1797, but for most of those 300 years, they did almost nothing with it. The island was underpopulated, underdeveloped, and ignored. By the 1780s, Trinidad had fewer than 3,000 people. Spain realized they were about to lose the island if they didn't do something fast. So in 1783, they issued the Cedula of Population. It was an open invitation to French Catholics from other Caribbean islands to come settle in Trinidad. And they came by the thousands. Here's where it gets interesting. These weren't just French people, they were French Creoles, white French planters fleeing the Haitian Revolution, free people of color. And they brought thousands of enslaved Africans with them. Within 15 years, Trinidad's population exploded, and suddenly the island was more French than Spanish. French became the dominant language. French culture took over. The Spanish were outnumbered in their own colony. But here's the twist. In 1797, the British invaded and took Trinidad from Spain, and Britain held it for the next 165 years until independence. So now you have an island that was Spanish, became French, and ended up British. That's why we speak English as the official language. That's why our street names are French. Tragarete, Ariapita, Mucurapo, Marival. That's why we use French Creole words like lime, tabamagui, bacchanal. And that's why our carnival traditions, our music, our food, all have deep French Creole roots. Today, most Trinis don't even realize how much of our culture comes from those French planters who arrived in the 1780s and 90s. We think of ourselves as British colonial subjects who gained independence. But the truth is, our culture is a mix of Spanish foundations, French dominance, British rule, African resistance, and Indian influence. We're not one thing, we're everything. So here's the real question. Are we a former British colony, or are we something way more complicated than that? Drop a French Creole word you still use, comment your French last name, or tell me I'm wrong below. This mix is what makes us Trini.